PUV modernization program continues to make headway, albeit not as smoothly as the government wants it to. How to gain more buy-in from individual jeepney drivers and operators? What to replace traditional jeepneys with? These questions remain. But one group believes locally made EV jeepneys is the key to a more successful PUV MP. The Motoring Forum discusses this belief. Jeepney drivers and operators who have not yet signed up for consolidation and participate in the PUV modernization program have been given a reprieve. They now have until April 30, 2024 to consolidate. Local jeepney makers are also taking advantage of this, becoming more active in touting their more affordable modern jeepney prototypes that meet government standards and are more affordable than imports. Among the most active is Francisco Motors, which has rolled out a prototype that retains the look of traditional jeepneys, meets all requirements set by government, and are powered by batteries. More importantly, the Francisco Motors E-Jeepney is priced at under $1,985,000 pesos to be exact, making it one of the more affordable modern E-Jeepneys in the market, especially when compared to the average of more than 2 million pesos for imported modern jeepneys. Already, Francisco Motors says its factory will be rolling out 1,000 units of its E-Jeepneys by the second quarter of 2024. Francisco Motors CEO Elmer Francisco is pushing for government to mandate replacing traditional jeepneys with E-Jeepneys. In an interview with Rappler, Francisco said that if the goal is to help mitigate climate change, the way to go is full electric. Francisco noted that the Electric Vehicle Industry Development Act provides incentives to help the local electric vehicle industry sector to grow. Mandating or encouraging the shift to E-Jeepneys would support and drive this growth. Question is the jeepney sector ready to embrace going full electric? Transport expert Sandy May Gaspay of the University of the Philippines Institute of Civil Engineering, in a feature story on Rappler, said an ecosystem to support electric vehicles needs to be established. An extensive network of charging stations are needed and also battery swapping stations. All this will entail heavy costs. Who will shoulder the burden? And will it be worth it for operators, co-ops and corporations to amass and operate a fleet of E-Jeepneys? A cost-benefit analysis of a 10-year transition to E-Jeepneys conducted by energy economist Maha Lea Ravago and researchers Renzi Frias and J. Kathleen Magadia concluded that while the upfront costs of E-Jeepneys are high, the socioeconomic benefits of replacing conventional jeepneys with E-Jeepneys outweigh the costs. However, Gaspay indicated that the transport sector is not ready for an early shift to e-vehicles for mass transport. Gaspay said, any shift towards E-Jeepneys and an electrified mass transport has to be part of a system-wide transformation. This transformation includes setting routes and stops and assigning modes of transport based on volume and frequency of passengers. How fares are collected should also be modernized. Gaspay's other recommendations are already being implemented by transport authorities, including getting local government units involved with setting routes and monitoring PUVs to ensure demand is met while their operations remain profitable. The PUV MP program provides incentives to drivers and operators to modernize their units. They have the option to go for E-Jeepneys or those powered by Euro 4 engines. Perhaps how the E-Jeepneys, including those of Francisco Motors, perform in daily operations ferrying passengers will determine whether battery-powered PUVs will be embraced by more operators. That's our Motoring Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.